All right, folks, welcome back to another video, another tier list that I'm making. This time it is favorite Final Fantasy characters. I kind of was just sitting here and was thinking of another video to make, and I decided this is what I wanted to make. Now, I will preface this by saying one, this does not have every single Final Fantasy character on it, as you can see here. It's actually very limited, so this will not be a full listing. Hopefully, in the future, we will get some more characters. I could actually add some, but I really don't feel like doing that. I'm also only going to do the ones that I really, really know. Like I know that these two are from Final Fantasy VIII. I could technically rank Laguna, but I don't remember this guy's name, and I don't really. I remember like him in the game, but I don't really like remember if that makes sense. So, and I don't know who this person is, so not gonna rank him either. But most of these I can rank, and let's jump into it. I don't see Vivi, which I would put him in a love category, but either way, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Would really, really appreciate it. So let's start with Amarant from Final Fantasy IX. He really didn't have too much of a real deep backstory. You kind of really don't know what his beef is with Zidane. Like for him to go that crazy um, over Zidane it was kind of weird, but you don't get to dive a whole lot into his story as you did with other Final Fantasy IX characters, but still really liked him, and I would probably put him in the okay category. I barely had him in my party. I typically used Vivi, Steiner, Freya, and Zidane. Those were typically my party members. Now we will go on to Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. I really liked Barrett in the original. I did not really play the remake. I played maybe like 5 or 6 hours of it. But I liked him in the original. He was a powerhouse. I really love powerhouse characters in Final Fantasy. So Barrett will go into my like category. Pretty much the same with Sid. Obviously, he's not really a powerhouse in Final Fantasy VII. Um, he's not my all-time favorite Sid either. That would go to Sid from Final Fantasy 16. I wish he was on this list because he would be ranked in the love category. But Sid from Final Fantasy 7, I will put in the like category. Cloud, he Cloud, I think he was okay. I'm not gonna put him in the okay category. I'm gonna put him in the like category. He's not my favorite protagonist. He's not in my top three protagonists. He's actually probably not even my top 4 or 5 protagonists, to be honest. But he's still, likable. Obviously, he's probably the most popular protagonist in Final Fantasy history. But for me, it's just a like. Freya, I am also going to put in the like category. Like I said, she's usually in my party in Final Fantasy IX. I love her backstory. I love the Dragoon aspect of her. Um, and, she's just a character that I really, really enjoyed. One of my favorite fighting characters in my party in terms of like what I mean by that is she's pretty much in my party every single time. So really, really like Freya there. Dagger or Princess Garnet, she's going into the love category. I absolutely love Dagger, Princess Garnet, her whole story and background. Um, she is not very powerful in terms of physical skills, but obviously she's a summoner. She's a white mage. Absolutely, absolutely love her. My second favorite summoner, hint hint. Um, but absolutely love, love, love Princess Garnet / Dagger. I don't know this guy's name. I just remember he has like a freaking slingshot as a weapon. He's bad. I don't like him. He's not good. He just sucked in my opinion. Irving from Final Fantasy VIII. I'm gonna put him in the okay category. Doesn't really do a whole lot for me. He's okay in your party, but there's definitely better characters in my opinion in Final Fantasy VIII. Again, I'm not gonna rank this guy because he didn't. I don't really remember a lot. I don't really feel good ranking Laguna because he's not really part of Final Fantasy VIII. Like, I mean, he is, but he isn't. I'm just gonna put him in okay. Lightning, she's trash. That's all I have to say about that. I don't know this lady's name, but I do remember playing in Final Fantasy 13, and I hate 13, so trash. Who is this? I don't know who this is. I can't really tell. Pain from Final Fantasy X-2. I'm going to put her in a like category. I know there's a lot of people that don't like X-2. I actually enjoy X-2 for what it is. Then we got Quina from Final Fantasy IX. I'm also going to put him in the okay category. Doesn't usually make my party, but it's Final Fantasy IX. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, and so I can't really rank any characters from Final Fantasy IX lower than okay. Quistis, or however you pronounce her name, from Final Fantasy VIII, I'm going to also put into the okay category. Another one that I barely use in the game, in my party. So she can go into the okay category. Riku, I love you, Riku. I love you. I love you. I love you. She typically doesn't make my party, but I just love her character. I love the character design. I love the backstory. I love her personality. I absolutely love Riku. She is the best. Not the best, but she is definitely one of my all-time favorite Final Fantasy characters. Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII. I'll put her in the probably. I don't know. This is tough. I like her backstory. I like her story with Squall. Um, she's not really usually doesn't make my party in Final Fantasy VIII. I'll put her in like just to be safe. Can't tell who this is, but it looks like another Final Fantasy 13 character. So yeah, 13. Okay, another 13 character. She sucks. 13 sucks. You know what? I'm pretty sure this is 13. I'll just put her in bad. I hate 13. Squall. I actually really like Squall. I'm gonna put him in the love category. Not my favorite protagonist, but is definitely up there in the love category. Really like his backstory, really like his growth and character development, so he'll get the love category. Same with Tidus. He's going to go into the love category. Another one that a lot of people probably don't like all that much for some odd reason. A lot of people that I see are like, oh, I love Final Fantasy X. I don't really like Tidus. I don't know why. I think he has a great backstory, great character development. It's just really good storytelling, in my opinion. So he's going into the love category. Vincent, this is tough. I think I'm going to put him in the love category as well. I know Dirge of Cerberus gets a lot of hate, but when it first came out, I played the freaking absolute crap out of Dirge of Cerberus. I love Dirge of Cerberus. I love Vincent. Great character. Waka from Final Fantasy X. Man, he kind of gets annoying sometimes. I love Final Fantasy X, but Waka kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. So he's going to go into the okay category. Yuffie will go into, from Final Fantasy VII, will go into the like category. I really liked her in Final Fantasy VII. I like that whole her character personality. Like I said, I haven't really played the remake, So I can't really judge the new Yuffie, I guess you'd call her, off of that, just because I haven't played it. But from the original, I will put her in the like category. Yuna is going into love again. I love Final Fantasy X. I love Yuna. She's my favorite summoner in all the Final Fantasy games. They kind of completely destroyed the lore in 10.2, but again, 10.2 is one that you either love it or you hate it. Usually, I really liked it for what it was. I was not meant to be, like the same as Final Fantasy X, basically. So I enjoyed it for what it was. But most of uh, my love for Yuna comes from Final Fantasy X, the original. Um, then we have Dell from Final Fantasy VIII, and he is he's another one that can kind of get annoying. Um, oh, sorry, excuse me, not Dell, Zell. Um, Zell can kind of get a little bit annoying as well, but he's typically in my party in Final Fantasy VIII. I'll put him in the okay category. And then the last one, the GOAT. Well, I don't know. I really like Clive too, but one of the best protagonists in my opinion. My Final Fantasy favorite Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy IX. I will put Zidane in the love category. I love the thief aspect of him. I love all of his weapons. I love the customization. I love his backstory. I love his character development going from kidnapping Princess Garnet, and then falling in love with her and becoming a real hero in the end, and trying to find who he is. So really, really, really love Zidane as well. So that is it for this video. Again, it sucks it does not have all the characters or more characters. I wish that we had like, I don't know, 50, 60. But from the ones that we have, this is my ranking. All of Final Fantasy 13 goes in the bad category. Hate, 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 hate Final Fantasy 13. We got Amarant, Final Fantasy 9, Irvine from Final Fantasy 8, Laguna from Final Fantasy 8, Quina from Final Fantasy 9, Quistis from Final Fantasy 8, Waka from Final Fantasy 10, and Zell from Final Fantasy 8 in the okay category. We got Barrett from Final Fantasy 7, Sid, Final Fantasy 7, Cloud, Final Fantasy 7, Freya, Final Fantasy 9, Pain, Final Fantasy 10-2, Renoa, Final Fantasy 8, and Yuffie from Final Fantasy 7 in the light category. And then in the love category, we got Princess Garnet / Dagger from Final Fantasy 9. We got Riku from Final Fantasy 10 / 10-2. We got Squall from Final Fantasy 8. We got Tidus from Final Fantasy 10. We got Vincent from Final Fantasy 7 and Dirge of Cerberus. We got Yuna from Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2, and then Zidane Tribal from Final Fantasy 9. And that is my ranking. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe. Turn the bell notifications on so you can get notified when I post another tier list or any other video. Thanks. Peace. See you in the next one.